Hey guys, in this video we're going to be seeing about enumerations and unions. Now what is an enumeration? An enumeration is a user-defined data type that is commonly used to assign integer values to constants. So the syntax is enumeration name, then within curly brackets the values. Suppose if I take days of the week, it will be Monday, Tuesday, etc., etc. So let's see an example. Now any variable I declare outside the main function is known as a global variable. It can be used within the main function, within a user-defined function. It'll work everywhere. Now suppose if I put int x is equal to 0 and I print that in the main function or in a user-defined function, it'll work. That's why it's called global. Now we put enum weekday. Now, as we have seen in matrices or arrays, the index of each value in an array starts from 0. Similarly, in enumeration, the value starts from 0 or the index starts from 0. So the value Monday will be holding 0, Tuesday will be 1, Wednesday will be 2, etc., etc. Now, I said this is a user-defined data type, so enum weekday is similar to int, float, char. And the name of the enumeration will be week. Now, if I set week is equal to Monday, you can see it's a 0 because Monday holds the value 0. Now let's see about unions. Now, a union is a user-defined data structure. It can hold multiple data types within itself, but it only allocates memory equal to the size of the largest data type within the union. Now let me give the syntax. It's union. Let's give a name for it. And within curly brackets, if I put an int x, a char y, then a float z. Now we know that in C programming, the compiler allocates 4 bytes for integer, 1 byte for char, and 8 bytes for float. So the size of this union will be 8 bytes because since we have a float here, this is the largest out of all the data types within the union, and as we mentioned earlier, the union will allocate the size equal to the largest data type within its union. If we want, we can give a name here, a shortened name, an alias, or we can leave it like that. So let's see an example. In this union of numbers, we have 3 integer data types, x, y, and z. So the size of the union will be 4 bytes because it's an integer. All of them are integers. And these 3 integer data types should share that 4 bytes of memory. Now let's see how to allocate and print them. Now I'll store this union of numbers in a variable called n. Now n is a variable of the type union numbers, and the variable n has 3 members called x, y, and z. Now, how do we access the data types within the union? You type the variable name that's allocated to the union, dot, and the variable within the union that you want to access. I'll give us 5, 10, 20. Now let's print these. I forgot the comma. And there you can see we have allocated and it printed everything the proper way. Now we can see all the values are 20 because, as I mentioned earlier, there's only 4 bytes of memory for that union because the largest data type within the union is an integer. So every time we assign a value to the data type, it's getting overwritten. And the last thing that we assigned was 20. Now suppose if I switch these up, yeah, I hope you understood enumerations and unions. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.